Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the radioactive decay law. What is that radioactive decay law? The law states that the number of nuclei disintegrating per second of a radioactive sample at any instant is directly proportional to the undecayed nuclei present in the sample at that instant. Means the rate of decay or at any instant is directly proportional to the number of nuclei present at that instant. Means let in a radioactive sample there are initially present the number of radioactive nucleus is N0. The number of radioactive nuclei present initially at T is equal to 0. And N is taken the number of undecayed nuclei present in the sample at any instant T. Let the instant is T. Then according to the radioactive decay law, the rate of decay at any instant means dN by dt. What is dN? dN is the very small change in radioactive nuclei. dt with respect to time, very small time at any instant small t, is directly proportional to the number of nuclei undecayed or number of radioactive nuclei undecayed at that instant, means at that time small t, that is also N. Another important thing is that when time increases, the number of undecayed nuclei decreases, because as it is radioactive substance, they are very unstable and automatically they disintegrate or decay or number reduces because it radiates the alpha ray, beta ray and gamma ray. Now we will prove or derive the radioactive decay law and we will formulate the radioactive decay equation. Now consider dN is the number of radioactive nuclei which disintegrate at small time interval dt. dN is a very small amount of radioactive nuclei disintegrate at small time interval dt. Then according to the radioactive decay law, minus dN by dt directly proportional to N. Minus negative sign indicates that with the increase of the time, the number of undecayed nuclei decreases. Therefore, the dN by dt is taken as negative. It is directly proportional to the number of undecayed nuclei at that instant, means N. N is the number of nuclei undecayed at that instant t. Therefore, minus dN by dt directly proportional to N, or minus dN by dt equal to lambda N. Where what is that value of lambda? Lambda is the decay constant, or the proportionality constant known as the decay constant, or dN by dt is equal to minus lambda N. This negative sign, this side minus lambda, or dN by N is equal to minus lambda dt. Here one side N, another side all other variables are constants. Then dN by N is equal to minus lambda dt. Now integrating both sides, we will get integration of dN by N is equal to integration of minus lambda dt. Now what is the integration formula? 1 by x dx integration is equal to ln x. or now integration of dn by n is equal to ln n equal to minus lambda is the constant, integration of dt is equal to t, now minus lambda t plus c. What is the value c? C is the integration constant. That is equation 1. Now we know that when initially at t equal to 0, the number of undecayed nuclei or initially present nuclei is n0, means at t equal to 0, n equal to n naught. Now I will put these values in equation 1. In place of n is equal to n naught, in place of t equal to 0, I will get ln n naught equal to minus lambda into 0 plus c from this equation 1. As 0 into something that is 0 or c equal to ln n naught. This is the value of integration constant. Now I will put this value in equation 1, I will get now equation 1 becomes, by putting the value of c, that is integration constant, ln n is equal to minus lambda t plus ln n naught. In place of c in equation 1, I will just put the value of c, that is ln n naught. Now the logarithm functions one-sided, means ln n minus ln naught equal to minus lambda t. ln m minus ln n, formula ln m by n, means ln n by n naught equal to minus lambda t. ln x means log x base e. ln n by n naught means log n by n naught base e, that is equal to minus lambda t, or e to the power minus lambda t is equal to n by n naught by converting into algebra. This is the logarithm function, this is in algebra form. Or n equal to n naught e to the power minus lambda t. This is the required equation 2, and it is known as the radioactive decay equation. And this is the required derivation or explanation of the radioactive decay law. Now, the second important thing is the half-life. What is half-life? It is the time interval taken by radioactive nuclei to half of the initial value becomes undecayed. Means let initially I have taken n0 number of radioactive nuclei. After certain time, the number reduces or undecayed nuclei becomes n0 by 2, means half of the initial value, and that time is known as the half-life. Therefore, and it is denoted as T half. T 1 by 2 means half-life. How it is derived? Remember, when we will derive the half-life, in that case, n is the number of undecayed nuclei at certain interval or at certain instant t. Means n becomes n0 by 2 because n0 is the total number of nuclei initially present. Means n is equal to n0 by 2 and small t, that instant, is known as the half-life and denoted by t half, t 1 by 2. Now equation 2 becomes, now in equation 2 I will put in place of n0 by 2 and in place of small t, capital T half. Now that equation 2 becomes n0 by 2 equal to n0 e to the power minus lambda t half, or n0 cancel out, 1 by 2 is equal to e to the power minus lambda t half, or 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by, this is negative power, 1 by e to the power lambda t half, means 2 equal to e to the power lambda t half, or e to the power lambda t half becomes 2. Now taking logarithm of the both sides, we will get the final answer. Now E is equal to lambda T half is equal to 2, e to the power lambda T half equal to 2. Now taking logarithm of both sides means ln e to the power lambda T half is equal to ln 2 or ln m to the power n is equal to n ln m. So therefore this value becomes lambda T half ln e equal to ln 2 or lambda T half equal to ln 2 because what is the value of ln e? Ln e is equal to 1 log e base. Now lambda T half is equal to ln 2 or T half is equal to ln 2 by lambda. If we will find the value of ln 2 or log 2 base e from the table, that the value becomes 0.693. The value of ln 2 is equal to 0.693. Therefore T half equal to 0.693 by lambda. This is the required expression for the half-life. Means half-life is the 0.693 by lambda, where lambda is the decay constant. Or you can also remember as that half-life 1 by lambda times of the 0.693 or 0.693 into 1 by lambda. If you will know the decay constant of a radioactive sample, then you can calculate the half-life by just dividing it with the value 0.69. Then mean life or average life. What is that mean life or average life? Mean life or average life generally its definition is total lifespan of the radioactive nuclei divided by total number of radioactive nuclei initially present. We have taken total number of radioactive nuclei initially present is n naught, and if the total time is small t, then average life or mean life is t by small t by n naught. But practically or mathematically, for calculation purpose, the mean life or average life is calculated as reciprocal of the decay constant. Decay constant is lambda, its reciprocal is mathematically known as the average life. For derivation purpose, for explanation purpose, the mean life or average life is the reciprocal of the decay constant. Means T average is equal to 1 by lambda. AP for average or it is mean life or average life are same thing. But from this equation half-life, T half is equal to 0.693 by lambda. Therefore, T half is equal to 0.693 by lambda or T half equal to 0.693 into 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda in place of 1 by lambda, we can put the value T average. Means T half is equal to 0.693 into T average. Means this is the required relation between the average life and half-life. Then the units of radioactive substance. Generally radioactive substances are measured according to their inventors like Becquerel, Curie, Rutherford, and these are known as the SI units. Some practical units are also known. Example, first unit is Becquerel. What is the definition of Becquerel? When there is one disintegration for 1 second, if a radioactive sample is disintegrated number 1 for 1 second, then this is known as the 1 Becquerel, and it is denoted as BQ, capital B, small q, or in full letter small b, CQ, UE, REL. Means 1 Becquerel is equal to 1 disintegration for 1 second. Now the second unit is Curie. Curie is the practical SI unit of radioactive sample. Generally, all the radioactive sample is measured in Curie unit. CURIE, and it is denoted as capital C small I. 1 Curie equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 disintegrations per 1 second. Means 1 Curie is defined when a radioactive sample disintegrated 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 numbers per 1 second. Then this is known as the 1 Curie. Means mathematically 1 Curie equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 disintegration per second. Or I can write it into becquerel form, because 1 disintegration per 1 second, that is 1 becquerel, means 1 Curie is equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 disintegration per 1 second, means becquerel. 1 Curie equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 becquerel. This is the relation between the Curie and becquerel. Now the third unit is Rutherford. 1 Rutherford is defined as when there are 10 to the power 6 number of disintegrations per 1 second. Then this is known as the Rutherford. And it is denoted as small r, small d, means 1 Rd equal to 10 to the power 6 disintegration per 1 second. Now the question is, what is the relation between Curie and Rutherford? Rutherford and becquerel, and also becquerel Rutherford, same thing. 1 Curie can be written as 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 becquerel, or that is equal to 3.7 into, because 10 to the power 6 disintegration per second is Rutherford. Now divide it into 10 to the power 6, become 10 to the power 4, or 1 Curie is equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 4 Rutherford, or 1 Rutherford is equal to 10 to the power 6 becquerel. You have to remember the different relations: Rutherford Curie, Rutherford becquerel, and becquerel Curie, becquerel Rutherford, Curie and Rutherford. These are the different units of the radioactive sample or radioactive substance, and radioactive samples are measured in either becquerel or Curie, which is the practical unit, and Rutherford.